And I'm here with my friend George. Say hi. George is an artist, and a lot of people don't realize that all of his paintings are really his. What we are is an extension of who he is. So basically what I do is that I lend him my arms and I do what he wants. And it may take us a month or more trying to get the colors that he precisely wants. And he's very particular about details. So it may be really challenging for me because my daughter and I work with him. Sometimes I'm like, George, I can't do that. And he's encouraging. He says, yes, you can. Yeah, he goes live on Instagram while he's painting. And not all the time I'm doing the work. He does a lot of the work himself. As a matter of fact, this is his work. It's his idea that he had in his mind, and he is projecting it onto this canvas. So let me show you the painting that he's working on. It's not finished, the top part.
Oh, she's doing that.
So George, do you want to tell them what it is that you're painting? Who is she?
She's Lady Thor.
Lady Thor.
She's a female Thor. In the comics, she's like a girlfriend of Thor. And because my cousin wanted to take his wife as a Viking. I was thinking of a typical, like, Thor is like a Viking.
Ah.
So, I got some images of Lady Thor because it's a comic book. I kind of...
You gave it a twist. And what George does a lot is that he'll take different qualities and values of different superheroes and create one. And we're going to show you Super George. And Super George is George. It's George, and he's got all of these qualities. And he's got, that's not the only one. He has a lot of paintings. Most of the paintings he can do on his own, and it's the details that he always requests help. Because he wants to make sure that the image that he has in his mind is literally on the canvas. And he doesn't care how long it takes. And believe me, George has paintings that have taken more than a year to actually finish.
Oh no, the baseball player.
Oh yeah, the baseball player. That took a while. So what we wanted to do was, and this was George's idea, is I wanted to share his art because I want to value him and I want him to know that what he's doing is very important. But we also wanted to combine this video with sharing George's art, his talent, and his creativity and imagination, and my gray hair. So I'm in month 7 of going gray. And lately it has been very challenging. It has been very hard. So I get a lot of comments. And I get positive comments, and the negative ones, the negative ones are mostly looks, like, and I ignore them because I am doing this. This is my journey, and I have to live with this journey. And in the journey is that you learn. You don't learn when you get it, when you're at the finish line. There's a whole process. When you get to the finish line, is that you have built character, you have gone through it. It's like the painting. It's challenging, and we're coming up with ideas how to be able to get what he has in his brain on the canvas. And and it's very hard, right? Because what you have in your mind is something that's abstract that can't be seen. So for him to be able to put something that's in his mind, be able to, through other people, it's challenging. And he has already mastered it because we've been working together for since you were 16 and you're right now 30. So we've been friends for like about almost 15 years.
Yeah. And we also have a friend named Amy.
Yes, it's thanks to Amy. Thank you, Amy. So I'm on 7 months, going great, and naturally curly. It's 8 months. And as much as I try,
I'm also trying to provide.
oh yeah, he's been on me about getting his hair purple or blue. Purple or blue hair for George. And so...
But I let it grow.
You're going to let it grow?
But on the top.
Okay.
But I'm going to cut the sides.
Okay. So George is going to let his top grow and cut mostly the sides. And once his hair, because he's got nice curly hair as well. The sides is straight, but on top here, it starts to bring these beautiful curls. His sister has amazing curls, and she has an Instagram that's called Girls with Curls.
Also on YouTube.
And also in YouTube, Girls with Curls. I'm going to put the link of Girls with Curls so you can see Alina, which is George's sister, and Stephanie, which is your cousin. And they have an amazing following, and they have done the whole 9 yards. We're Dominicans, and we grow up with this culture with curly hair and gray hair. So we're going against the current, but we're also going with the current, which is embracing our true selves, embracing our identities, embracing our culture, and that means embracing our hair.
And also, I want to try out red hair.
You want me to put red on my hair?
Not me.
You want red hair? You're going to look like you're on fire. That's the idea? Well, so maybe one day we'll record me putting red on George's hair, and we can see him on fire.
That's on the top part.
Only the top part. He's only going to put on fire the top part of his head. So you may not see much of it, but this is, wow, look at that. This is 7 months of gray.
Gray.
That's a lot of grays, right?
And hopefully I can help her dye her tips.
Yes, because what I want to do is I want my tips to be lighter. I think Alina's tips are lighter. And I want to do my tips lighter so the curls can be seen and be more defined. And once I have it lighter, George is going to put colors on it. And then we're going to see what happens. So this is 7 months of gray. And what I've learned is that here I have more white, but I still have black hair. But in the back, it's mostly black, even though I may have white hair.
Yeah, but still have black hair.
Yeah. Yeah, so thank you so much for joining us, for meeting my friend George, who's more than a friend. He's family, and his whole family is my family. And so what we'll do is that if you have any questions, you want to see any more of George's work, just comment below. He has an Instagram. It's called Speedy 0289. So if you want to go and follow George, I'll put a link of George's Instagram so you can follow him and see all his work. He always goes live with me or with my daughter, Frances, when he's painting. So you'll see him painting and you'll see him instructing us on the colors and the techniques that he wants on there. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe now. If you like this video, click like. And if you have any questions in reference to George's work, please comment. Comment below. George and I will respond to your questions. Thank you for joining us. Bye.
Bye.